Hi guys, welcome back to another video of Syndicate. Last time we left off, we had just completed chapter 9 and we are now on chapter 10. We got the new language call instead of an auto, and I'm still confused about the Fisherman's Bride quest. I posted it as a question on the Discord. I'm hoping someone gets back to me with like some answers about that. I don't know if like the Steam achievement is bugged or if I somehow did something wrong. I really don't know. And I'm beginning to suspect that we missed out on 2 of these tarot cards at some point, maybe even all of them. But I'm not too bothered. Well, here's the Daily Mail. I wonder what I've got. Joy, another pamphlet from those caterwauling Luddites. The machine knows no rest or recreation, only unremitting labour that feeds their industrialist pockets rather than common families the empire over. Luddites stand with united workers for those looking to make an honest living and difference within all trades. So they won't hesitate to destroy property, yet they'd rather spread their message via mail tubes than out in the open. Cowards. What do you call a place for everyone and everyone in their place? Ah, I just got a response. Apparently, there's an alternate route where Ariana survives and leaves with Philippe, but I'll leave that to you for a replay. Ah, thanks. I'm curious how that would affect chapter 9 then. It must be significantly shorter without that. Without what happens in the spoiler tag. Yeah, so apparently there is like an alternate ending where Ariana survives and goes off with Philippe. Anyway, also, what do you call a place for everyone and everyone in their place? A prison. I don't know, how about this one? What moves in circles and yet still makes progress? A faulty automaton on a moving cart? A pair of clock hands. Ha. I shouldn't have rolled out a human shape while assembling Otto back in the day. Shoot. I hope Otto doesn't see this flyer. Tired of... Why did he ping Marcus? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, tired of doing maintenance work on rust buckets that overheat mid-task? Say hello to the automaton Mark 11, or Mark 2, rather. Its sturdier build, enhanced cooling units and state-of-the-art central processor ensure you can leave it to its own devices without fretting about it breaking down. I'm sorry if I'm failing to live up to your expectations. What? Let me toss that away before you get any other ideas. More perceptive than I thought. Would come in handy when looking for monster tracks. Blast, there's ink smudged all over this parchment roll. What's this all about anyway? Help. Wanted. Rats swarming me. Cheers, seller. Will pay generous for contract fulfill. Thank you. Don't recall advertising my services liberally. Or perhaps hunting large beasts down has generated more words of mouth than I realised. Arsenal Engines don't see a price tag on this brochure, so what are they selling? We're expanding. Arsenal Engines is looking to fill the following openings. Please mail your credentials and a letter of recommendation and at least 2 professional references. Engineer, technology researcher, sales associate, warehouse janitor. Sounds like they're headhunting. Ah, like what you do when you're looking for monsters. No manner of speaking. To the ever-dependable Teddy Redgrave, I hope this message finds you swiftly. I similarly hope you'll consider dropping by the Crimson Heron Tavern very soon. We have a job that needs to get done around the time of the full moon. Suffice to say that it involves a werewolf and a £15 reward for bringing it to me. Alive, Molly O'Malley. A werewolf? Sounds like the opportunity of a lifetime. An opportunity like this could arise once and sometimes twice a month in the case of a blue moon. Good point, Otto. Even so, we shouldn't pass this one up. Hold on, what am I saying? Empathy is our highest. Yeah, we'll do this one. Even so, we shouldn't pass this one up. Okay, Mr. Teddy, let's give it a shot. I should make tracks with a tavern. People who don't show up when Molly summoned them tend to turn up missing or in the clutches either way. And then we'll step away and we'll do yet another save. Let's go. We are finito up here. We are most assuredly finished. Right, there was two things. Well, I'll check the thing underneath the house over here again. Otto might have something else to say now that he has this thing. Nope. We still cannot do it. I don't know if there's actually anything relevant under there or if it's flavor text. I'm beginning to have my doubts. Let's see if this guy's ready yet. What the hell are you doing here? Who are you? This Matt bloke again. What did he say his name was? Eustace Follival? The man looks no less drugged than when I spoke to him in the Red Lotus. Mr. Follival? Mr. Redgrave, fancy seeing you in this altogether dreadful place. I was just dropping off some of that substance we discussed. The Gordon, I presume. Ah, he's been put in my entirely balanced and perfectly safe serum to good use. Well, Mr. Follival, was rather nice to chat, but don't let me keep you. I was on my way out anyways. Cheers, Gordon, and good to see you, Teddy. Like the character. What can I help you with? Straight to business, that's a nice change of pace. That Follival was an odd chap, eh? Perhaps, but a rather loyal customer. Listen, Mr. Redgrave, word is carried fast about how you dealt with Sucker Jones. Uh-oh. But you know, I have to tell you something. It was tragic what the serum did to Sucker, but he didn't die in vain, if you like. I can show you what I mean. I've rarely seen Grey show enthusiasm like this, but it's typically quite dull. A mystery, eh? Very well, lead on. Please, it's down here. Aha! A dimly lit laboratory hidden beneath the respectable storefront. Grey gestures to the body of the unfortunate Sucker Jones. If you can believe it, this pile of bloody carpet rags is Sucker Jones. Tough job saving both kidneys and our loss for spleen entirely. Good thing of an iron stomach as well as limbs. Can hardly see anything human about old Jones now. Of course, that was true when he was alive as well. Regardless, the organs themselves were useful beyond their normal black market value. Engorged for power, but a power that drove him mad. If only the serum could be perfected. You're hunting a werewolf, are you not? What by the bloody beard of Brock is this steady-handed one-eyed cretin cooking up? Steady on, old man, let's see what he has to say. Perhaps I am. I'm not sure what you've already committed to, but if you bring the specimen back here, I'll make it worth your while. Molly's offering me £15. I'll give you 20. You can handle your business with Molly first, it makes no difference to me. I can't make any promises, but after I deliver the beast to Molly and she's through with him, I'll see what I can do. I appreciate it, Mr. Redgrave, you know where to find me. Alright, I'm ready for that surgery. Perfect. Accompany to my lab, and the surgery is over, you'll be ready to dance an Irish jig. I'm still leery of a surgical prowess with just a single eye, but still to start harping on the details. Alright, the new leg is ready, and everything is prepared. Don't worry, Teddy, this is not unlike all the times you installed a new module on me. Don't know what to say to that. I won't be removing that much tissue body to trim back some of the scarring, then I'll open up the stump for the integration. Relax now. We're getting a new leg. Well, how does it feel? This is marvellous, the pain is gone and the balance is perfect. It works, Gray. Thank you. Not only will it get you around town, and in a few days it will start giving you nervous feedback, almost like having a real leg again. And the injections. Well, you won't need those for another week at least. Well, much to do. Good luck, Teddy. I'll let you show yourself out. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget your old leg, or I'll sell it off for scrap. Well, no, I'm keeping that. You can't have it. It's mine. Perhaps it's part of me that I no longer need. I might not be putting my weight out anymore, but I can still find a use for it. Maybe sell it off to an interested party. I trust you'll keep what you've been seen in here in confidence. The coppers look the other way, but still, you never know. Well, Gordon, I'd best be getting on. Nice chatting with you as always. We'll just quickly skim through this shite. I'm off, Gordon. Don't let the door hit you on your way out, or whatever. Alright, now I can. Alright, what have we got here? New Task and Babcock. So both of those are in the tavern. Containment Zone, Palladium, Velvet Rose. I don't think there's anything for him to do over there. I don't think there's anything for him to do down there either. We might be able to go into the orphanage now, but I very much doubt it. We'll take a little peek and see if we can. No. Alright. I don't think there's anything for me to do in either of them places. I think we're done. Let's go to the docks. Bam, 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 bam. Give me my bat. Failed on that one too, huh? Shit. No matter. No, I've no complaints. Heard you have a job for me. You should be pleased it's a werewolf hunt. That's a specialty of yours, yes. Standard job, standard rate. So one of our here posses suggests there's more to it. As you know, I often host gambling events in the basement of a tavern, pit fighting of all kinds. You want a werewolf brought here in good shape for a pit fight? That's right, so don't rough him up or let him transform before he arrives. Pit fights are brutal enough, but to bring a werewolf into it invites a massacre. I should as I think of the outcome. A live capture and delivery is hardly a standard job. What if he transforms before I can restrain him? I've arranged for a powerful tranquilizer. Using that, an experienced hunter like yourself shouldn't have to break a sweat. Sounds dear. How about an advance for the pharmaceuticals? Thought of that too. Just go to the apothecary and have Gordon charge it to my account. Alright, who's the lucky contestant? That'll be Sykes. He's hiding out from the coffers. He wanted for questionable courtesan killer murders. But if you get to him first, they'll rough him up and he won't be any use to me. Up against the coppers, eh? Then I can say bring it on. Oh. Okay. Searching for a police suspect isn't a crime. Dolores at the laundry has a second-hand police uniform, dwarf-sized in fact. Ah, Dolores. I'm sure she'll make me jump through some kind of hoops to get it. If you run into the Bobbies, that uniform will help. Offer to sing the fields of Anthree for Dolores, and she'll give it up for nothing. Although if I'm caught out, it could mean a drubbing. Those blue bandits are awful proud of their vines. Which is odd considering their complete lack of fashion sense. Take this too. If the Bobbies really pin you down, there's no way out, just hand it over. It's only for emergencies, man. I'd prefer you don't have to use it. How am I supposed to find this Sykes fellow? Here you are, Redgrave, spoiled for choice. Ask at the Rose, the Pepperook and Sour Square, and that Centaur fellow who's often in the square as well. Spoiled isn't the word I would have chosen. Why the Pepperook? Sir Willett sees a lot of action in Sour Square, and when he's not harping about his chipmunks and otters, he's a regular in the gambling dens as well. Sykes is known to round out his vices at the tables. Why the Velvet Rose? Because our hirsute friend is a regular customer there. Places like a merchant bank for the labouring man. Everyone goes straight there with their pay packet to make a deposit. Does Mr. Sykes like his friends or family about? Anyone who kick up a fuss? Don't worry about allies, he's a loner like the most of his ilk. What's more, he's had a falling out with his employer, meaning his income was cut off. Whatever bolt hole he's scuttled into, it won't be safe for long. Nice. Well, Lord Braxton, as it happens, of Arsenal Engines. That's the one. I don't suppose you know him personally. I've met him, yes. Actually, I installed a bit of Arsenal's cutting-edge hardware into Otto here. When it upgraded is functioning as designed. Oh my, is that so? Well, just between us, Lord Braxton isn't adept at everything. For example, he lets his bodyguards have time off around every full moon. Not that I approve, but I get the impression that Molly and Lord Braxton may be in business together. That's how I found out Sykes was a werewolf in the first place. Any road, Lord Braxton doesn't know about it, and what with the heat from the Bobbies, old Sykes has his back against the wall. He's certainly gleeful about it. What about the Centaur? I don't remember the chap's name, but he's often loitering in Sour Square. He's been nosing around in police business, and rumour has it he's taken an interest in the same crime they want Sykes for. Surgery went swimmingly. He went jesting about the wonders of mechanical augmentations. Yes, I could spot you from the other side of town with that shiny new leg. We'll try it. Wow, okay. I didn't expect it to work. No, I don't need this old piece of stovepipe anymore. Maybe you could make use of it. Or just say to 4 quid. You have a flair for design, Redgrave. Very well. You just got 4 quid. How about that brass shoulder plate you're sporting? Looks like a bit of a brawler. You don't climb to the top by being a good Christian, at least not from where I started. I tore the tendon in that shoulder while I was gouging up the eyes of the man who murdered my husband, Jack. Broke his beard. So I had the whole socket replaced to help up the trauma behind me. What the fuck is that? Chat. I have to. Chat, we've reloaded. There's a lot of dialogues and roles in this chat, so I'm gonna try and break it up into 2 separate conversations, so we can reload that role easily. So I'm gonna click understood. Apothecary for tranquilizers, laundry for uniform, and half of London to sweat a runaway werewolf. Anything else? I'm delighted you asked. Your reputation for thoroughness is well earned. As for the pit fight, a tussle with an actual werewolf naturally demands a worthy opponent. And who's the poor sort she has in mind? You'll earn a stiff bonus if you can enlist Atticus Daly for the bout. He's a hulking mansaw given to brooding. I'm certain you've seen him skulking about town. He's a chap with his own personal raining cloud that follows him wherever he goes. I don't know what Daddy'll want to get involved in this. You will, even knows what's good for him. Molly's clearly up to something, and I can't say I care for it. Taking a dangerous werewolf off the streets is one thing, but I'm a monster hunter, not a kidnapper. Sounds like you want him forced to fight. That's not part of the deal. It's not even about forced. I'm merely offering you a bonus if you can corral him willingly. If I see him, I promise to tell him about it. Can't promise results though. Either way, I sure wouldn't want to be at Castelli right now. Good day. Then you can take this advance for your troubles. You have my every confidence. Right then, Molly. I'll see you later on. Best of luck. I'll scoot along, Tempus Fugas, etc. So we do a new save. Now, we can't break it into separate conversation pieces. Oh, this is going to be painful. Chat, I will see you shortly. Oh wow, it's succeeded. I wonder how. What really surprised me is that Jack's brother is still as leader of hounds after his murder. I'd have expected the family to show you the door. That was Jack's doing. He arranged it so as I would take her if he got killed. He was a sweet man in his own way. But the world has no use for that, so he did what needed to be done. What this world does to people, it's a wonder we have a civilization at all. And the family? They dared not cross him. They don't dare test me, simple as that. Okay. I understand a goodly part of the Red Pack was werewolves. Even before my esteemed career as a monster hunter, I knew they're like in Zululand. They're rare, cruel fighters. They're foul beasts. We ought to put the disease out of their misery, out of our misery. What good does it do to collar them along? And every full moon is another excuse for murder and havoc. Hearing Molly say it, having such an opinion does seem rather harsh. Oh aye, I know a wee bit about that. I heard that old Jack was torn apart and went into the Red Pack afterwards. Hard to credit it today. Holy stem paralysed by violence. Aye, the blood splatter was like one of those modern paintings in the Royal Gallery. But a few nights at the height of it, I had our bobbies leave the bodies where they lay, make the message plain to everyone. If this woman were a dwarf, I might even take a fancy to her. By the time I was done, the Red Pack was more of a red streak all the way to the River Lee. Oh, and there's something else. And by the by, did you manage to reach Arsenal concerning the clock tower? Yes, I did. You can rest easy on that score. But there's talk of charging rent in the new year. Best I could do. Bloody hell, she has her hands in everything. Rent, what rubbish. This is quite a favourable outcome. It could have been much worse. All told, everything about my new leg was working perfectly. I feel like a new dwarf. Music to my ears. We already read this. Yeah, we already read this. And would you look at that? Chat, I did something very sexy. I'll never understand. I'll never get it. I found the save file location and I opened it in Notepad and I just changed my fucking staff values to 100. It was pretty easy to do. And in fact, I might even do it for my other characters too. Just to save time on reloads and stuff. Kind of tempted. I never little look. Yeah. Let's see here. We have a lot to do here. Let's move on. Alright. Alright, well, let's see. Let's get the police uniform first. So we do not forget. I believe Dolores has it ready for us. Dwarf tailoring costs extra and it'll be more again for those fancy appliances. For tiny slip of fabric gets caught in the gears and like as not you'll end up standing naked in the streets. That's a typical how do you do from Dolores. She's hard as hobnails even with her top customers. And a good day to you, madam. You don't tell me your business, or did you just come in to admire my looks? I'm actually here to pick something up. A police uniform. I see it right there in the rack. Smalley sent me. You had to pick it up, are you? Funny we skipped the part about my payment. There's no way, man. I will be getting critical failures more. That's so crazy. I hate critical failures so much. There we go. Wasn't too hard, was it? I'm doing you a favour by taking it off your hands. You don't want the police to find out you're peddling disguises here, do you? Not to even as a photographic imaging module to provide the evidence. Right, I'm in my own shop. Just take the sudden thing, but don't ever darken my door again unless you got some laundry needs doing, of course. I can put this on back at the workshop, and I better use my mirror to make sure it fits. Perhaps another time. I'll be taking my leave. I think, isn't the dwarf the only one that doesn't have their painting done right now? So we should take a look and see if it's ready. If we can do it. Alright, let's put the uniform on. Fits me like a glove. Yeah, we're a copper now, look at that. Got a new leg. Our robot's split and span all done up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get the thing we need from Grayson. Right here. I believe that's what we need, right? Yeah. It is indeed. I need some big game tranquilizers suitable for delivery by Dart. As for the payment, put it on Molly's account. Oh, well in that case I have a bundle right here. Enjoy. Well Gordon, I best be getting on. Nice chatting with you as always. Of course, sir. Alright, we're done down here. What achievements do we have left for this game? Complete the remaining chapters, complete task Missing Orphans, look over Dark Dimension with Otto, complete the task Fisherman's Bride, which we failed, take the Death Dose, which we, again, you know, failed or couldn't do. A few stuff to join the Syndicate. I probably won't do that unless I reload my save, just for that. Tower Collector, again, we probably failed. I really think we have. I think we failed to get the Chariot Tower card. That's unfortunate. Flying Grease Rat, hear the story of the smoking accident. That's maybe in the future too. I feel like we can do most of these things. We can probably get this tarot card too, potentially. I don't know about these two though. I think we should have luck on these two. We'll see. We'll see. Molly's took the Pet Broker and a Centaur on Sour Square and at Velvet Rose. Alright. Let's see if we can get our picture done too while we're here. Because then we'll have our picture done with all three characters. And we'll still have 10 quid for the Arsenal deposit. Should that come up in a later conversation, that is. I think we may be able to do it, let's see. Huh. Request a portrait for Otto. I believe, okay. I don't think that's what he meant, little one. How does £3 sound? Yep. Like this, then you meant to face her. Listen above, Mr. Teddy. Besides the three-quarter portrait, allows the light to bounce off Otto's frame more strikingly. And I'll stand here, stoic as a mouse. You almost got the saying right. There, give me a visiting card and I'll make sure your portrait is installed at your address. Much obliged, Miss Lincoln. And I'll have one for myself too. I'll have to put this down to £7, hopefully we can make some more money. I believe we will be able to. A detailed outfit, that'll give your portrait more definition. The Spencer's killing me. There, give me, yeah, we already have. We got all the paintings taken. Very nice. Let's talk to the undercover cop while disguised as a cop. Hello again, Redgrave. Pardon me, Officer Redgrave. How are things with you? We're fine and dandy, as the people in London say. We're tracking down a man who can transmute his body into a wolf. Otto, a little subtlety. Oh, never mind. As Otto said, we're looking for a chap called Sykes. No point in beating around the bush now. The police are after him, and a little bird told me you might know something about it. Is there a species of bird that can speak? Perhaps. It's an idiom, Otto. Fucking Otto, man. Yeah. Yes, I'm familiar with the man in question. Why is it you're after him? I can assure you it's not as guilty as Scotland Yard would have you believe. I have a business opportunity for him. It's even the truth, from a certain perspective. Man in this position could stand to make some extra dosh, I think. Can you tell me where to find him? I cannot. He's gone to ground, a shrewd move on his part. If Sykes can keep it out of sight long enough, the real culprit will hopefully come to light. Why are you so convinced of his innocence? I have access to certain testimony and evidence which I am unable to divulge without the permission of my employer. But as a former police inspector with many years' experience, I can assure you my opinion carries weight. I have no intention of turning him over to the Yard or any other authorities. Since you don't have him, that doesn't seem to be of great concern. Thanks for your time. For now, I'll bid you good day. If you do find Sykes, I hope you'll consider what I've told you. Take care, Mr. Redgrave. And let's go speak. Is it the Rat Man then? Yeah. Then we go to the Velvet Rose. That's our last lead. Bam now now. Bam 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 now now. I don't know how people completed this game such a short amount of time. They must have like skipped so much stuff. Ratcatcher! Any news for me? Oh. No? I thought... The pet broker? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, they mean the guy in the fucking flamingo, I think. Ay, ay, ay. Dios mío. I've cut the video. Here we are at the pet broker. Let's study the ostrich. That's a fine specimen of ostrich I see there. I hope you're not feeding them exclusively on seed, plants, hollyhock for example. Helps with their digestion, you know. I do know, sir, I do. But for some reason I doubt you're here to discuss the digestive habits of... Yeah, that's a name right there. No, sir, Rillet, I'm trying to locate a werewolf named Sykes. I have some business to conduct with him. Oh, Sykes. Yes, Sykes, of course. I personally find the concept of being half animal utterly fascinating. Imagine the insight one must have into their world, the animal world I mean. The insight into oneself. But do you know where I can find him? I know he was involved in a torrid affair with one of the working girls at the Velvet Rose. He mentioned it to me one night during a hand at baccarat. Lycanthropes often have a terrible time with human relationships, but then one can't very well carry on with a wolf, now can one? No, I should hope not. So you think I might pick the Velvet Rose? Not at all. I haven't the foggiest idea where he might be. That was a pun, you see. I love amphibians. A fine natural example of versatility. Okay, so you're just chatting shite. I wonder if the Minotaur Atticus would be at Nandy's place, or if we can potentially catch him at the Velvet Rose. Or, no, because we didn't see him at the tavern, right? I would very much like to encounter him, but if we can't, then we shall see. Anything new to say? Nope. Good for you. He's just chatting nonsense about stuff no one cares about. It's no biggie. Now, Atticus, are you down here? Nope. Hmm. The usual money, glory, love, and silver nitrate. She grins and momentarily adopts the manner of a showman, flourishing an imaginary cape. Ah yes, my shop holds many mysteries, sure to delight and amaze. She winks at Otto, who does not at all understand. But I think the silver nitrate seems most important. We need the usual amount. The usual amount will do. Are you ready, Otto? Very unclear. I operate at 87% readiness at all times. Only 87? Mr. Teddy says if I am never surprised, it makes people uncomfortable. She nods absent-mindedly and capping a small bottle of silver nitrate and pouring it into a receiver on Otto's amber-type module. Now, will there be anything else, Theodore? I don't usually find myself a spare time, but today is an exception. Would you mind if I looked around your shop? Ah, would it otherwise be a business? Look around, please. Don't need anything else, Miss Mabuso. Thank you. And we got some nitrate, we can take pictures again. That was an unexpected boon. I was looking for Atticus, and I found something else entirely. Perhaps the Minotaur still is at the Palladium after all. But we may as well take a gander inside the Belljar Hotel, just to make sure. Actually, is that car gone now? No, it's still there. But it would seem that the person that was guarding the cart is gone, and potentially that's what Molly was referring to when they were talking about stealing from her. Those cigarettes. But it was worth it in the end. Yes, it was. I must say it was. I do not believe he's going to be in here, but I will give it a check. I just have to make sure. For my own peace of mind. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 now, now. No, I mean, I doubt it's gonna be up here, right? Yeah. Nothing. Not a singular thing. Even so. I just had to check. I need to find this Atticus man. I think I will go to the Palladium next, because it seems like that's not only the most likely place for Atticus to be, but also where we need to go for our quest. Oh, is it open? Nope. Sewer grate. I don't think there's anything in the sewers for us at the moment. Oh, there's a bunch of policemen over here. What's all this about? What's all this about? Not sure why these mutton shunters are angry about the containment zone, but I'd rather not draw their attention unless I can help it. I need to find out where Sykes is. I feel like the containment zone might potentially be the next step on the destination. I've heard some front waters come to pass around here lately. Oh, that poor lassie. Didn't know what's happened to London town these days. You wouldn't know who would do such a thing, would you? Nah, I won with some rough company now and then, but not outright monsters. You're certain of that? Might never know a monster till you see it and do something monstrous. Well, I knew a bloke named Pancher was a bit of a monster before the bobbies caught up with him. Had a steam gurney fast as polished steel, with a cannon like yours. Sounds like a right tosser. It was with him when they caught him and gunned him down, but couldn't catch me. I could tell they couldn't catch me any day, but let me go. Let me go. Out of kindness, I suppose. Not being lazy fools what couldn't catch a cold to do a trying. Unless the cold was a bigger, lazier fool. Anyway, there must be something better to talk about. I'm keeping the bills paid barely, but I've got a wee bit of werewolf wrangling lined up that'll keep me not doing fish and chips for a while. Don't need to tell you to mind yourself, yeah? Good, I prefer to do my scrapping at the tables these days, or not at all. I'm built for speed, not pummeling. Still, carrying that old cannon around with you, I see. I am. I'll stop anything short of a locomotive for full steam. And if it misfires, you can always club them to death. Yeah, I think I'll leave you to it. I'll see you later. It's Claire, the all reliable, a good bartender and a better arm wrestler. Sorry, officer, I can't serve drinks to those still on duty. Well, it isn't everyone's favourite dwarf. I did not know your reputation preceded you across all of London, Mr. Terry. It's merely a saying, nothing more. Aha, I won't ask you what made you want to become a Barbie. Just know that you remain welcome in here. To tell you the truth, I haven't sworn fealty to Scotland Yard. The uniform I'm wearing just makes my current contract a bit easier to fulfill. On the hunt, right? Funny how the other rat catchers get by with a net and some tongs, but just look how you're kitted out. Guns, tools, fancy goggles. Must be some right big rats out there. I'm a monster hunter, Clem, not a rat catcher. Although I have been known to hunt rats on the side, of course. Oh, I see. Mix your eye and mighty then, big monster hunter, I. Never mind, Clem. Perhaps I'll see you after my bounty is paid. Okay. Is there anyone other than this side? I very much doubt it. No. No one. Oh, come on, you fucking oaf. Get out the way. Oh, come off it. Oh, come. There we go. We'll do a new save. Up we go. I'm not even gonna bother clicking on that shite. There's someone up there. Pensive woman. Still no sign of Atticus though, which is unfortunate. Lost in a thought, she hardly notices my appearance. Why, hello, officer. As you can see, I strive to ply my trade off the street. What can Beatrix Aguirre do for you? Look like you have strong arms, or one strong arm at any rate. Impressive. Indeed, grip strength of 120 pounds, and I can hoist 160 over my head without much difficulty. My own design, albeit with components from Arsenal engines. I'm Teddy Redgrave, by the by. That's not straight from the task at hand. Strong and smart, aren't you, Catch? I'd have a well-built man around to open jars and move the mangle and things like that. Mr. Teddy, what does she mean by cats? Catch. She's interested in me, or at least on a base level of intimacy. Oh, good. Listen, I'm looking for a fellow by the name of Sykes, tall, rangy chap, an Irishman like me. Word is, he's fond of the girls here. Oh, I know Mr. Sykes, I know him better than any girl here. What does a one-armed, one-leg dwarf want with him? Just wanted to ask him a few questions. The eyes flash, just speaking out of turn. I don't have any idea who Mr. Sykes is, and if I did, I certainly wouldn't tell you. Seems he isn't inclined to cooperate with an officer of the law. I can assure you Mr. Sykes isn't in any trouble. In that case, I don't mind telling you he's done the smart things for once. Locked himself away in a containment zone. Sykes is always very careful not to hit anyone during the full moon, but more than that, it's the one place the Bobbies won't mess with him, on account they don't like to get their limbs ripped off. Much obliged, Miss Beatrix. But then you'd be familiar with the whole losing limbs business, wouldn't you, Flatfoot? If you don't want to lose any more, you leave Sykes alone. I better get to the zone before the Bobbies do. Probably the best hiding place in London, but a smart copper could still sniff him out no matter the danger. Alright, well, let's have a little look up here then. We can't go up here by the seems of things. Seems this fellow isn't keen on letting me past him. Alright, well, no. Time for me to head on out over here then, have a little look around here. I'm beginning to think that Attica Steel doesn't even exist in the world right now. And it was just a little offhanded mention by Molly to put me in a wild goose chase. I very much sincerely doubt he'd be in the sewers again. There's no reason for him to be down there. Look, I don't think I'm even going to bother looking for him, I must admit. Fuck, I guess I will take a little look. Alright, I caught it, I had a little look around the map. There was not a singular sign of Attica Steel anywhere. I shouldn't recognise you. Where'd you from another precinct? He's in a part these two, Kipling and Ogilvy. Ingrates on their own, double the headache when you work together. I think you got yourself turned around there, Cove. We're holding up this end today. Yeah, we're holding up this end. Me and Officer Kipling have it all under control. Is that an echo or am I just losing my mind? You look to be doing a fine job, but I'm going to go double check security on the inside, so if you'll kindly make a path. Okay, I guess it can go to level 101. Unexpected, but okay. Oh, aye. Very well. Better your neck than mine. But keep a sharp eye out, lad. These werewolf types can be dangerous in the human forms as well. Then I've also heard it rumoured that some of them turn early. Any word, make a path for the man, Ogilvy. Oh, aye, yeah, what Sergeant Kipling said. Go ahead then and be careful. I'll take your advice, officers. I'm glad that's done with. We're a couple of jolted heads. Need to power it down first. There's a circuit box nearby. Is there? Really? A battered metal circuit box. It was locked once, but it's completely been fashed with. Well, isn't that handy? Let's have a look. Inside is a set of breakers powering electric fences. Nothing to it. And in we go. With that gap in the boat, after going in, there's no sense in turning back. I have everything I need. Yeah, not just yet. Let's do a little save. And then we'll go in. No time like the present. Is that going to be chapter end? No, it's not. What's all this then? Despite the rancid vapour of oil and industrial waste, this humble firepot is a vagabond's best friend, as close to our earth as he or she may ever have. If you say so. Keep playing copper for a day. Yeah, we're good. There's a prisoner up here. And a hunched woman. This poor dear's having a rough go of it. Looks up at me through a messy tangle of hair. It's not even dark yet, judging by those tufts of hair. I'd say we're seeing an early transformation. I'm treating you alright in here? You treat me like a beast, but I came to the zone of my own accord. Would you like me to open this cage? What? No, please. I chose to surrender myself to be caged like this. Get away from those bars. Want to help, just leave me be. Do you happen to know Mr. Sykes? Sorry, but I haven't had the opportunity to make any friends in here. The daylight failing and the moon keenly rising, I imagine she's quite preoccupied. You're not looking a little peaky there. What's the matter? Hungry for some flesh? You can see how sick I am, yet you come here to taunt me. And you're a dwarf, you know what it's to be vilified and abused for what you are. But you ventured into this awful place just to make my darkest day yet darker. Beg pardon, milady, when I'm on the hunt, a blackness creeps up on me like a shadow. I'll leave you to confinement. I thought it said tease, not insult. But okay. What was that, Otto? I will not participate in this enterprise. That's it all. What now? I don't know what you mean. You're failing to consider Mr. Sykes' inherent value as an intelligent entity. I will not participate in his abduction. An automaton's empathy for his fellow sentient being has outstriped my own, makes a dwarf think. I'm a monster hunter, Otto. That is my vacation, as you very well know. Mr. Sykes is a werewolf. But because of their feral nature, werewolves have certain limitations on their rights. They're not full citizens like you and like I am. Oof, stumbled a bit there. You are conceding that although Mr. Sykes is a sentient being, you have chosen to violate his innate human rights. You make a strong point about Mr. Sykes, and I'll take it under advisement, but I can't have anyone naysaying me in the middle of a job. Why don't you head back to the workshop for now and I'll see you later? Yes, that was a reasonable compromise. Still, I wonder if I'm going too far with this endeavour. Is that Sykes right there? I thought... Oh, we gotta get rid of the Bobby uniform. Alright. I guess we must get rid of it. I wonder if there's anything down here then. Whoever stacked these cages didn't bother to align them. This is an awful place, this. An exceedingly awful place. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Look here, a couple of coins lying in the dust. Just over a shilling. Not bad. Free money. What delicate items were inside? Who knows? It's a good question, is it not? In any case, let's get rid of this Bobby uniform and progress to the next stage of the quest. Good to be out of it. Disgusting thing. And then we'll do yet another save and speak to this guy. Address him cordially. Mr. Sykes, I presume? Yes, I'm Sykes, although I don't quite feel like myself at the moment. I'm sure you can feel that full moon approach. Now then, let me get this door open. Steady hand with a padlock, I see. You better explain yourself. I'm taking to fight for Mr. O'Malley. That's got to be sitting there and waiting for the Met to get hold of you, yeah? The Met? What umbrellas are you talking about, Cove? Did you not know? The Bobbies want you under suspicion of being a courtesan killer. What slander is this? I've done nothing. Guilty or innocent makes no difference to me. I'm just doing a job. So you're moving me to another caterer to fight for my life, but in some kind of blood sport instead of being for a judge. I suppose it'll be quicker this way, and you and your friends will make a load of tin. Right to the point, this chap. Does it sit well in your stomach, you stubby little man, drugging and kidnapping people for a few quid? Ignore that. It's anything to avoid what's coming. Alright, if I have to look at myself in the mirror again at my automaton, I suppose I must rethink my opinion on werewolves, starting now. This is going to cost me. I expected nothing less from a fellow Irishman, thank you, kind sir. We started each other up as he stepped out of the cell, but then saw the reflection of something menacing in his haunted eyes. Without a word, he rabbited into the pooling shadows. This place was a hulking minotaur with a mechanical eye leering down with a look of pure contempt. Redgrave, I should be disappointed if I'd expected anything better. What are you doing here? I suspected you would show weakness at a critical moment. Marley pays me to prevent this sort of spineless indecision. Now I must escort Sykes myself all the way to Braxton County, no less. I'll travel far upriver, nothing much is there apart from the Braxton Manor. Aye, Miss Molly needs our moonsick friend for a high society sorry at the manor. I'm sure there'll be some sort of entertainment for the evening. The dandies have quite peculiar taste nowadays, but I really must be going if I aim to catch them. There goes Molly's hatchet man, as loyal as they come. Knowing Jeremy, he'll catch up to Sykes sooner or later. Follow him to learn what Molly is up to. This is black business. Since I got to Jeremy, even if it takes me all the way to Braxton Manor, I must know what Miss Molly is planning. One's real life is so often the life that one does not lead. And that is the end of chapter 10. And we are Clara Reed. You're still in London. You've been trying to make yourself useful investigating the murders. Zara seems convinced the culprit is a werewolf, and there are a few clues to support this. Though the theory is a little too neat for your taste. Yves agrees, but the coppers don't. Ugh, talking to Molly always makes my skin crawl. And I've got this dratted party tonight. Tennis Telegram said he got me a special outfit. I should go to the bell jar and check with Sorry to see if it's arrived. Can't forget, since I tracked down that journalist Iviana Orsini, Molly said that Ivana might be found at the bell jar. That's a couple of things I can handle in quick succession. Efficiency is key if I'm ever to catch the killer. So, is now later on? Question mark. Huh. What are you doing here? Yeah, it is. Molly's not around, that's what you're looking for. Now bugger off before I toss you back in the gutter. Well. We'll do a new save right here. And that'll do it for this one. That was the end of chapter 10, I believe. Let me have a little look, you see. Yeah, oh, was it? Yes, chapter 10. So with that in mind, we have 8 more chapters to go. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps a lot. And if you will, please follow on Twitch, that'll help even more. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.